What's up, guys? Welcome back to Studio Owners Academy, the #1 resource for dance studio owners, empowering you through education and community. My name is Asia and I have had my studio for 10 years. I absolutely love teaching other people how to run their dance studios, helping other people get started, and helping you in your day-to-day task, because we all know running a dance studio is not easy. I just finished my 9th annual spring recital. Woo! When I tell you, it was the best recital I've ever had. I was absolutely in love the entire time. But with that being said, I haven't always had easy recitals, okay? I have had recitals that have been completely horrible. I've had so many mess ups. And when I tell you, this has been the best one. So today we're gonna go through some of the do's and don'ts of planning your recital so that you can have an amazing recital too. #1 is to plan early. With me, I planned so far in advance this time. I had so many things that I had already planned: my theme, what I wanted, what type of videos I wanted, what type of dances I wanted, what I wanted the atmosphere to be when people walked in. And I felt like I was able to properly execute that because I wasn't thinking of last minute things like I typically am. I already had everything planned out down to what I wanted people to wear, what I wanted the costume to be, what I was wearing. Everything was planned so far in advance and I was not stressing about it at all. I actually FaceTimed my friend. I think it was like the day before or 2 days before a recital, and she's a studio owner too, and she said, "Girl, you look so calm." I said, "I'm cool, I'm chilling." The only thing that we had that was kind of last minute was our ads, because we wanted people to have as much time as possible to put their ads in, but we got it all done and taken care of. It was not a big deal because I planned early. So that's definitely my #1 piece of advice: plan early. #2 is to create a detailed schedule. It's funny because if you look at things like wedding planners or event planners, they have such a strategically planned, detailed schedule down to what everyone is supposed to be doing to the minute. I did that this year and it was amazing. I knew when this person walks in, they're going to be doing this. When this person walks in, they're going to be doing this. This person needs to be here at this time to do this. And it was amazing. I had it running like a machine. I also was not the person running it, so let me not even take credit, because my manager did that, okay? She did that. But she also knew what people's roles were and what she was supposed to assign to people. And people knew not to come to me. They knew to come to her if they needed something, but everyone knew exactly what they were doing. Volunteers already had their jobs. Workers already had their jobs. My teachers already had their jobs, and everything was amazing because we had a detailed schedule. We knew what time people were supposed to show up. As far as the students, we knew that my students show up early. So we had all of their stuff done before they got there. And everything was just amazing. So make a detailed schedule, pretend that you're an event planner because it is an event, and have everything scheduled to the T. The last do is ask for help if you need it, okay? Ask for help. Stop trying to do everything on your own, but more importantly, stop assuming that people are going to help you. People don't know what you're thinking. No one knows what you need as a dance studio owner, as a person in charge. They can't read your mind. They don't know what you want them to do. Ask for help. Ask for people to do specific things. Ask for people to do specific jobs, and make sure that people know when recital is over, when the finale is over, the work is not done, okay? That was my issue for so long. I was afraid to ask people for help, people that I'm paying to be there, by the way. I was afraid to tell them exactly what I needed. So when recital was over, I was just left cleaning stuff by myself. I assumed teachers would help me. Never assume, okay? Granted, my teachers help me now. I had to tell them, and I had to create an environment where they were able to help. They knew that they should help. And it was an amazing environment this time because I feel like I properly asked for what I needed. So, like I said, don't assume people know. Don't assume that people are just standing there and they're gonna just jump in. Don't be afraid to say, do this, do that, and ask for the proper help before the day of, okay? There were even scenarios, I'll let you know, people were asking me to do stuff the week of recital or even the day after recital, and I told them, no, I'm not doing that. Like, this is our busiest week of the year, you know, as studio owners. So I had to not overextend myself, ask for help when I needed it, and it created a great atmosphere, a great recital. Okay, we're gonna talk about the don'ts for recital. So kind of going along with the first one, don't procrastinate. Please don't procrastinate. Don't stress yourself out. I heard a great quote about procrastination from Marcus Rozier, I think his name is, and he said something to the effect of, when you procrastinate, it's almost disrespectful to other people because you don't account for an emergency. Because say if you procrastinate on something and you're waiting for the last minute to do something and something comes up that someone needs help with, or an emergency happens, you don't have the time to properly allocate yourself to that because you procrastinated. And I think he almost described it as a selfish act, because you don't have room to do anything. And that's how it is when you're planning something. So do not procrastinate. Make sure that you do everything ahead of time. The second don't would be don't neglect budgeting. As a studio owner, as someone curating an experience, it is so easy to be like, just get this and get this and get this. I'm the person who thinks about a million things that I want to add to an experience. I'm like, oh, I want to add this, and I want to add this backdrop, and I want to add this. No, okay, you have to stick to the budget or you're not gonna make any money, okay? You have to make sure you stick to the budget, and you have to make sure that you're doing things that your audience, try to think about what would make the most impact for the least amount of money. So make sure that you're budgeting and make sure that you're sticking to the plan and sticking to the budget and not going crazy. The last don't would be don't forget to celebrate. Okay, you have worked extremely hard as a studio owner, as a dance teacher. You need to make sure that you make time to celebrate. I actually planned to celebrate this year, and it was probably the best thing that I could have done. I had all of my teachers come to my house afterwards. We had a pool party, hot tub party, tacos, and some other things, and it was amazing. Okay, it was the perfect ending to a great year, and it was exactly what we needed after a long recital day. So I also planned alone time after that. I was strategic about, don't ask me to do anything. I'm going to be by myself. And when I tell you, I did not leave the house for 5 days. I slept, I rested, I relaxed, I recuperated. I did everything that my body needed, which was relaxation. I didn't talk to anybody. I just spent some time with myself, let me tell you. But it was the best thing, and now I'm ready to go, and I feel empowered and recharged and ready to tackle the next season, which is our summer season. So make sure that you make time to celebrate, make sure that you make time to recover and relax. That is it, guys. I actually have a recital roundup that I'm going to put on the site, Studio Owners Academy, that's gonna help you plan your recital and make sure that you don't forget anything at all. And one of my favorite parts about the recital roundup is that I have ways to make money in recital, okay? Ways to make extra money in your recital. I might do a video about that next week, because when I tell you I have all the ideas, I have all the ways to make extra money to make sure that your recital is profitable for you. So stay tuned, guys. That's it. Have a great day and a successful life. I will see you next time.